Hello YouTube, this is Nobody Has This Yet, bringing you my 10th MOAB. This time we're at the Terminal map, which is the only free DLC map for MW3, as well as the only throwback map from MW2. This MOAB is going to be quite different from my normal playstyle. First of all, I am sniping, which is out of the ordinary for me. I'm using the Barret 50 cal with extended mags and autumn camo. The next huge difference is that I'm using Overkill for the first time ever. Yes, I'm 20th Prestige, and this was my first time using Overkill ever. At the time, this was the only perk I did not have Pro, mainly because I found the perk to be useless, especially because it's not a perk you can include in your specialist strike chain, and because there are plenty of useful secondary weapons. I got it Pro pretty quickly after this MOAB though, because it's very easy to do. All you have to do is get 120 kills with your second primary weapon, which for this class was an ACR. When you get Overkill Pro, you can treat your second primary like it's your first primary, and you can put all the attachments, proficiencies, and camouflage you want on it. My class setup for this MOAB was actually pretty random. Not much thought went into it because I set it up at the last second right before this game, and I only made this class so I could do the Overkill challenge and get Overkill Pro. My class setup is as follows. Primary, Barret 50 cal with the stability proficiency, extended mags attachment, and autumn camo. I used the sniper as my primary for two reasons. I wanted the ghillie suit for added camouflage, and because I was trying to get Overkill Pro, I wanted my second primary to be something easier to use so I can rack up more kills with it. Which brings me to my second primary, which is a naked ACR with kick proficiency only, because that's the most I could do with a gun when not using the Pro variant of Overkill. Lethal Claymore, because it prevents people from sneaking up behind me while I'm hard scoping. Tactical portable radar also helps when I'm hard scoping. If I hear any clicks from my radar while I'm hard scoping, I know that an enemy is too close, and then I can switch to my ACR for some close range combat. Perk 1, Sleight of Hand Pro, which is a necessity when using Overkill, so I can quickly switch to my second primary. Perk 2, Overkill, because I wanted to unlock Overkill Pro since it was the only perk I did not have Pro. Perk 3, Marksman Pro, which goes hand in hand with sniping because it allows me to identify targets at long range, as well as increase my accuracy by allowing me to hold my breath longer while hard scoping. Specialist Strike Package 1, Quickdraw Pro. Very useful when sniping because without it, snipers take way too long to raise up and aim through the scope, which is why I made it my first reward to help me with aiming throughout the game earlier. Second reward is Blind Eye Pro. This was more random because the class originally had Assassin as the second perk, so Blind Eye gave some additional stealthiness. But with the class set up the way it is in this game, it would have been better to have Assassin as the second reward. My third reward is Hardline Pro, which allows me to get to my specialist bonus 1 kill sooner. Now I apologize for all the hard scoping in this game. I know it might not be as entertaining to watch as quick scoping, but sniper rifles are not really my specialty. The Barret 50 cal is the only sniper rifle I'm good with. It's actually my second best gun. My kill to death ratio with it is 2.43, and I got to be that good with it by hard scoping, so that's just how I use this gun. And quite frankly, that's how I believe sniper rifles are meant to be used. I think quick scoping is more of a glitch that people exploit rather than an actual skill. But anyway, here I am, 1 kill away from my MOAB, and I started getting antsy, so my accuracy was a little off, but I get it right there. But then I make a fatal mistake. I called in the MOAB without checking my area to make sure I was safe, and I get killed. Which was totally my fault. Totally my fault. Then I only get a double kill because so many of the enemies backed out before the MOAB got dropped. So to make up for that, I go on a rushing rampage at the end of the game here and rack up an additional 5 kills pretty quickly. You may have noticed that when I passed my teammate there, he was AFK because he had actually fallen asleep before I even dropped the MOAB, so he missed out on getting to see that. I want to ask the viewer something. Do you like that I put the kill count in the upper right corner? It takes some extra time and effort to put that there, so I'd like some feedback on whether you guys want me to keep doing it the way I do it. Let me know if there's anything I could change about it in the comments. Well, the game is wrapping up here, and I get a pretty awesome game-winning kill, which showcases the Overkill and Marksman perks. I get a few hit markers with the ACR here, but it's just not cutting it, so I pull out the Barret to finish the job, shooting him through the bush with the help of Marksman. So the total score was 31-1, and I'd like to thank my party members, McLovin, Bottlefeds, SCJC87, and It Was Me 55. Thank you guys. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you for watching. Peace out.